Hello everybody. It's been a while. I missed you guys. Since the last time I made a video, things have drastically changed in this country. And that is why I have my special hot chocolate, because I desperately need comfort in times like these. This is my little unicorn cup, which I love. It's for the littles. What can I say? America made a choice. They made a choice. Not the choice I would have chosen. So, like a lot of people, I'm scared right now. Really scared. Because I'm a disabled person, and here's little Izzy. She's nearby because she wants to drink my hot chocolate. It's very simple. Don't you? You see what you want. Before we named her, I was calling her Superfly Snuka. And Superfly Snuka is a wrestler from the 80s, from the WWF, not the WWE. And used to fly through the air.
Superfly perched 15 feet high! Oh my God!
She does like karate jumps and stuff. It's really funny. And if I had any, I would put some film of it right here, right now, but she does it so quickly I can't get it on camera. So, how are all you doing? I'm sure some people are happy, which, you know, I do feel sorry for everybody, even those who voted for him, because the consequences are enormous. Whether people realize it or not, they are the type of consequences, unlike any other election, they will actually affect us in our daily lives. So for the first week, I was panicked as a traumatized person, and somebody who easily goes into fight or flight and is often dealing with hypervigilance and hyperarousal. The election sent me into a spiral of research, but not healthy research, you know, really scary research about, you know, what you don't want to know, just how to survive a dictatorship. And I can't even look at that stuff anymore, because honestly, the list itself is terrifying. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know if in a few months it will even be safe to be on social media. We are a surveillance society already, but then we will be a turbocharged surveillance society. And I don't know how safe it will be. So we'll see. So what I've been trying to do to combat my intrusive fears and thoughts about what is about to come, because I genuinely believe it's something that Americans cannot fathom. No. People are not fathoming it, and right now a lot of denial is happening, and people are holding on to things that probably won't be things you can hold on to in the future. What they say we're supposed to do right now, we're supposed to create community. Find people you trust. Make very tight bonds with those people you trust, okay? Because soon it'll be neighbor against neighbor, and that's just the truth. So just tighten up your bonds in your community. And that's all I can say. Anyway, my reaction when it comes to trying to function during a time like this, because I don't function well normally. I don't function well in a democracy. So I don't know if I will function extra poorly in a dictatorship, or because I have DID, I will just excel. I don't know, because people with DID in stressful crises tend to rise to the occasion. And you know, they just do, because that's what we were raised with, was crises. But I don't know about this kind of crisis. I don't know. A lot of things are going to go on. So I've been trying to, when I can, do something called opposite action, which is a term from dialectical behavioral therapy. Marshall Linehan created that for people with borderline personality disorder. I was diagnosed with that in my teenage years. And I do think opposite action helps a little bit. So basically how it works is you act the opposite of how you feel. So that's what this video is. This is opposite action. And, you know, just get used to it. She's going to be climbing all over the place. So for instance, I really was fearful, didn't, you know, I wanted to make a video, but I was scared and I was shut down. So I chose to do the opposite action, which was to make a video. I made myself put on makeup, and here I am. I made some hot chocolate for comfort. And here's my video. So if you're feeling sad, opposite action tells you to smile, because you're rewiring your brain to cope when you're not feeling well. That's what you're doing. It may feel fake, it may feel wrong, but remember what you're actually doing. You're trying to rewire your brain. So next time, I mean, not next time, I mean, it takes a long time to rewire the brain, but so maybe next time when I'm feeling really scared and I don't want to make a video, maybe it'll be a little easier for me because I've been employing opposite action. I don't know. Just remember, in regard to whatever happens in this country, at least half of the people in this country are scared too, and they want to help. Make those connections. I'm going to try. I'm not good at making connections. I'm not good at it. My DID pulls me away from people. Anyway, we're all going through a national trauma. The ones who understand what's happening. There's still a large portion of society that doesn't understand what's happening, so they don't even know they're supposed to be traumatized, which I guess ignorance is bliss, and that's a good thing for them for now, but they will be caught off guard later. I feel like when you have DID, you're like never caught off guard because your brain is like a survival mechanism on steroids. So my brain is just constantly like, do I do this? Do I do that? I overwhelm myself, and other parts overwhelm because the panic is real. And so sometimes I just have to let go. I just have to let go of it. I just say, you know what? There's a such thing as, maybe there's a thing as fate. My kitten is attacking my foot.
What are you doing? You are so silly. Look at this silly little thing.
She's tiny. She's tiny.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
Come here, silly girl.
And she meows about everything, so I legit don't know what upsets her or what like doesn't. Because she just meows about everything. It's very cute.
Is you cute?
Yeah, she's right here. Now I lost track. I mean, obviously this is not a very, just remember there are still people out there that have love in their hearts and that care, and they care about everybody. And that doesn't die with democracy. All that means is we have to fortify ourselves and fight harder for the things that we feel are just. We are going to see a lot of injustice. We are going to see a lot of things that we're not used to in America. It's already started. And a lot of people that suffer trauma, they're going to have a resurgence of symptoms. They're just going to burgeon because of all the triggers and the anxiety and the fear. And that's just the way trauma works. And I'm not good at talking right now because honestly my brain is just I just didn't think I would see this in my lifetime. I grew up I'm in my 20s in the 90s, right? The 90s. Nothing was ever perfect in this country, nothing. Obviously, we never reached our potential. We never reached our aim, the idea of what we are. We were always working towards it. But I will say the 90s were probably the pinnacle of American civilization when it comes to burgeoning rights and slowly moving towards progress. And then things just took a huge downward turn. And here we are. But just remember, that doesn't mean that there aren't people that are on your side and they know how you're feeling and you're not alone. And a lot of people are scared. And that's what's interesting to me. I mean, because a lot of times only certain groups of people have to be scared, right? Well, now from the poor like me all the way up to the wealthy have reason to be scared. And it's interesting to me as a psychological phenomenon. I do not have advice. I do not have advice. And except for find community, which I'm bad at. I do not know how to do that in person. How do you find community when you're a middle-aged woman? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna look. Maybe there are book clubs. Maybe there are gaming meetups. I have no idea. But you just have to find people you trust and stay close to them. And fight for what you believe in. Do not lay down. They want us to lay down. They want us to quit. It makes it so much easier for them if we quit. But you have to fight for what you believe in, whatever that is. And just remember, you're not alone. Sorry that this video is just stupid. I don't know. I don't know how to function anymore after what happened on the election night. I don't know how to act like a normal person. I sit there and I watch people and I'm like, how do you even do anything? Like, how do you even do anything? How do you go home? How do you go to work every day and then go home and make dinner and just like nothing has happened? You know, that's the function of denial, and it's important. It's a useful function in our brains. We need that to survive. If people didn't have denial right now, a lot of other bad things would be happening. So it's a very useful mechanism in your brain at times until it goes haywire. And then that's sort of how it is with everything with mental health. Everything's kind of fine until it's a little haywire. Anyway, just know that I wanted to show you my face. I wanted to say I'm still here. I want to stay. We will see what comes after January 20th. So just know I love you guys. I don't know what kind of videos I'll be able to make. Keep up the fight and start showing love to each other. It's so important for people to have connections right now. It's all I'm going to say. Okay, I love you.